Hi, guys, and welcome to your Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio season 2022. This is going to be the Dare Confessions for the beautiful air signs. That's Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Let me get this volume together. If you are new here with me, hello, hello. If you are returning, welcome back. If you're subscribed to the tribe, and what's good, fam bams, and hello to my members. Speaking of members, right now is that time. I'm going to say it to you. It's like I said to every other element. It is Christmas present time. Okay. There is a form. If you can go, if you are a member of mine, and complete that form. Okay. When you complete that form, I need for you to give me your consent to send something to your home, and you are providing me with your personal information. Okay. Um, and if you are a member, there is a members only video that was created this morning talking about the form and some of the things that's going on in the background with your presence. So please go and check that out. If you're a member, it should have already popped up by way of the publishing of this video into your feed. Go and watch that. It's only for your eyes only. If you are not a member and you want to join, please go ahead and do that. You will still get a Christmas present. I will be tallying up those numbers within the next couple of weeks, and wherever I land, I land. So please go and fill that form out. The link is below, and let's go ahead and jump right into Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Okay, so we got a couple of pre-shuffles here. Let me see if I can get some lights on. Let me do this one. There we go. All right, so your pre-shuffle for your confession is Skater Girl. I like this one. This is so funny. Skating alone, balance, outdoor skating, of course, if you're skating, literally, letting things slide, adaptable, quickly and seamlessly. Um, this card, tarot equivalent to me, kind of just feels like a Libra card. Honestly, it feels like an air sign card, like, just skating alone, like, I'm going with the flow. But although it feels like when at the balance, the part down there that says balance, it really feels like it's your card, Gemini, because that kind of fits your personality. So where you are right now, you're just, you want things to flow, you're open to flow, and it's the ebbs and the flows, but you're skating alone, which means that you want things to be smooth. Okay. The tarot pre-shuffle is King of Swords. There is something that you're looking at very logically right now. Or this is something that someone that's connecting with you is looking at from a very logical perspective. It also appears that I'm picking up that somebody doesn't appreciate the logicalness, and someone feels underappreciated or not being heard. And the introspection pre-shuffle is people who care usually show that they care. All right, so there is definitely, and it's funny because I said that and I look down at that card and I'm like, oh, someone is definitely feeling like the caring, there's a lack of caring because of the logicalness. Thank you, Spirit. That popped right on. The signs were there is the energy that has officially popped out between you two. Okay, so there's an energy between you guys where the signs were there either on something that you were supposed to know or look at, or something that they were supposed to know and look at. Let's revert the what if and go back to the point that this is what they're confessing. So let's find out how they're feeling. This is for Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus. What do we have for Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus. We have wicked, mischievous, naughty, harmful, dangerous, false portrayal, lie, cheat, and beware. Oh, the signs were there. So someone's other side is coming out, Gemini, or the signs were there the entire time and you ignored it. Blowing bubbles, fun-loving, bubbly, manifesting, embracing the moment, airy, flowy, or being in the now. All right. What's in our heart place? We have wise, shaking your head in disbelief, frustrated, annoyed, focus on the solution rather than the problem. That's in the heart. So this individual feels like maybe they get a kick out of being bad. We do have groom. husband, partner, interested in commitment or advancement, love of a lifetime, wedding or event. All right, that's interesting. What else do we have? So, staying in, night in your space, a moment alone, a partner is busy, free time, or mental vacation. So, it is very clear that this person wants to stay by themselves. At the top of the deck, we do have me and my ego. Pride or fear in the way, not contacting you, but thinking of you often and replaying over in their mind. All right, so you're coming to a realization about the way that somebody is acting, Gemini. And no matter how much you love this person or like this person or enamored with this individual, you're realizing that there's a lot of facets of their personality that you just don't appreciate. This individual is more comfortable in their wicked, dirty ways and their mischievousness. They like to keep an era of what's this of this. They have this mysteriousness about them. Some of them could be with Scorpio in their chart because, or Capricorn because that's devil. So I'm thinking of death. I'm thinking of devil. Or they just want to do what they want to do. And although they really do look at you as this fun loving, you manifested this, you're in the flow and everything is good. When we're looking at this doesn't match. And in the heart place, they're asking why. Like they don't understand why you would rather focus on the solution than the problem. They don't have that type of mentality, Gemini. They are very much so me and my ego. The top of the deck, when they get in a mindset, Gemini, where they're upset, where they know that they're wrong, this type of personality that you're dealing with will prefer to stay wrong. They don't want you to be bubbly and fun loving and embracing them. They don't listen. That's okay for you, but that's not how they are. And they have this blowing bubbles type of personality, but there is another side to this individual. And they shake their head in disbelief because you seem to be an individual. And I know this based upon your energy too, because you are an individual that wants to talk about things. Like, first of all, if you could get a Gemini to commit, let's just address the elephant in the room. So then when you have it, they're serious. Like, if you can get a Gemini to commit, because you best believe is always something brewing somewhere. It is not because overall you guys are bad or anything. It's just that you keep it moving, and there's nothing wrong with that. So when you decide that you loving on somebody, you expect, just like we all expect, the best of us to come through this individual. And it seems like now Spirit is telling you that the signs were there, and it goes for both of you guys, because I feel like they knew that you were husband or a wife material. Change it as you need to. They knew that you were looking for or interested in a lifetime. You came off very, very serious out the gate, and they look at you this way, but they don't necessarily feel 100%. I feel like this other side of them, it it's almost as if, and oh my God, I don't know why I thought about that. It's not to that degree, so I don't want to bring that up. But there is this naughty side to them, and they feel like they want the room to explore that side of them, regardless. They have this devil side, and they're just like, pfft. And they feel bad because they look at you and they're like, you are an ideal husband, a partner, and an ideal wife, or a love of the lifetime. The only person that has probably treated them, Gemini. And only reason why you are doing that is because you are actually feeling this individual. The problem is that they just don't, their love language possibly is just not conducive to how you like to do things. Staying in. They want their space. They like their time alone. They need mental vacations. They need time. And this is not what you like. You don't want the separation. You don't like to not talk about shit. Like, you're like, what do you mean? And this is what is coming out. They are acknowledging that you are a good person. And unfortunately, that pisses them off. I'm not going to lie. It pisses them off that you are not equally bad. And I hate to say this about Scorpio because I think I love them just like I love all zodiac signs, but there is this mischievous or this other side to them where they can like low key hate. And I'm picking up Scorpio. They can like low key hate. And if you're doing something that they're not doing, they get real indignant. Like, they don't know how to handle that. And there's no boundaries. Anybody can get it with Scorps. Like, and that's what makes them wrong. This just feel, and it doesn't have to be the Scorpio, but this feels like an individual who is angry at you about the way in which you are this groom material or this husband or wife material. And instead of them embracing that and loving the fact that you love them, Gemini, they're stuck in their damn ego. So pride and fear is in the way. Let's go ahead and go into our clarifier. So I am going to apologize ahead of time for this, because whatever ends up coming out to clarify this shit, this is probably going to be you not knowing what's going on behind the scenes. So I'm going to give you, I need a warning sign right here. That's what I need. Hold on. Before we get into their business, you hold on for a second. All right. There's our warning label, because when I'm looking at Gemini, this false betrayal, this wicked card, it put me in the mind immediately of that death card. Hopefully they'll walk into their transformations, but more so Seven of Swords, devil type energy. That's dangerous. And when I look at the fact that the signs were all here, that lets me know again that there has been a lot that you may not know about. And I really, before we get into this, some of you guys want to know and some of you guys may not want to know, but we're about to mind their business. Let's get into it. All right. Clarify wicked. Clarify wicked. Yep. This person likes to waddle in self-pity. They victimize themselves. The very first thing that came out. They don't look at what they do. They look at what's being done. They don't want to focus on the problem. You have had to, they know that they put you through a lot. Now, I like this because it's not as bad as I expected, which is, this is only the first card. And then we do have Hierophant. So this person knows that they need to do better and they need to work with you. But instead, they victimize themselves and they don't want to do anything to fix the problem. They just want to waddle and shake their head in disbelief. Clarify blowing bubbles. We do have, yes, you want the success. You want the victory. And they know that. That's how I think they feel about you. You know, you want the quick move and communication. You jump to quick conclusions. You're fast on your feet. You know, there's that devil. Yep, I told you. Yep. They, on the other hand, hate this about you. They love it, but they hate it. They hate on, put it like this. They love you. They do. They do look at you as the ideal candidate to be with for the rest of their life. But they hate on this ability that you have to always look at the brighter side of things. I hate to say that. They do, though. They are very, very, I would rather just sit here and waddle in my self-pity and hate on you secretly and hate the fact that you're all the things that I'm not. And that is what they do. I hate to say that. Clarify why. Yep, here's 10 wands. They love to internalize those burdens. They refuse to lay the same burdens down that they complain about. Now, we've already seen 2 tens, 10 of swords, 10 wands. Temperance is what they want. I'm going to tell you that unless this person really, 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 they want you to take your time with them. And I think that you don't have a problem with doing that. You just don't systematically like the way that they do things. Because they'll shut you out and make you the problem. And there you go. You see success. Some of you guys got some fire in your chart, Gemini, and you just look at things way differently than this individual. Top of the deck shows, yep. And this is why we're there. They like to victimize themselves. They don't like to fix anything. Look at that. 10 wands, 10 swords, right back here with this why. This is exactly what they do. They don't want to change it. This is the only thing I'm telling you right now. It's going to take a while. And just, temperance is here alone, meaning that it's going to take some time, but that really doesn't give me the outcome. And when I see temperance can only do so much. If this person doesn't change the way in which they look at things, this is not going to improve. Clarify groom. Let's see how they really look at you. So they're very enthusiastic with this page of wands. There, you are a Gemini that has some fire somewhere. They appreciate. Yeah, they do look at you as the Hierophant. Some of you guys also has Earth somewhere. You are a little bit more grounded than they are. This is the issue. They do look at you as being a kid as well. They like that part of your personality, not a kid literally, but like a kid at heart. They appreciate that about your personality, Gemini. They like your enthusiasm. And you guys obviously have a deep spiritual connection. So I'm not as hard because they have shown me that you guys have some things that they're acknowledging this connection. So I'm okay. And they understand that they have to move higher in order to meet you where you are. Okay. All right. I'm not that upset. Not that upset yet, but we're going to clarify this, me and my ego. Clarify staying in. All right, so that tried to come back out. So they're trying to work on it, on the fact that they need space and they don't want to hurt you. They know who you are. They know who you are. You are a good person. What do we got? We got 2. Let's find out. All right, so we have High Priestess and the Knight of Wands. What I don't like about this is that Knight of Wands indicates to me there's fire here. This I'm looking at the Sagittarian energy. This indicates to me that although they're staying in and they want to separate themselves from you, that they still want to go out and do whatever the hell it is that they want to do. Now, that Knight of Wands does not indicate full-blown cheating or anything like that, but this High Priestess does indicate that there are some things going on behind the veil that you don't know. Okay? But it didn't come out that way. So, they're lucky because I was ready to expose them. Let's go ahead and clarify the pride and the fear. If they want this space and they want to stay in and they're not contacting you, you best believe they're thinking about you because they know they're wrong. They know damn well that they're wrong. And they know that they're blaming you for their shit. They know it. They know it. Clarify me and my ego. Me and my ego is being clarified on the fence. Yep, no decision is being made. They're blaming you for that crap that goes on in their head. The fact that they refuse to put down the damn burdens. The fact that they constantly victimize themselves, but really the individual that is causing all of this damn trouble is them. I'm just saying. True love. So I'm telling you, if you are a Gemini watching this, they do feel like they genuinely love you. Love doesn't automatically guarantee that a person is going to change. And some of them with this staying in can be dealing with someone from their past, an ex-lover or a person from the past life, which I believe is an ex-lover, which is another reason why they're throwing shade. And they're reminiscing with this person and wanting to talk to this individual. And that is another reason why they're giving you this space. And I think Spirit wants you to know that the signs were all there. This was definitely warning heavy. Let's go ahead and take that off the screen. I don't like this, but for some of you guys, you needed to know, okay? It's not necessarily what I thought it was going to be, but it will be interesting to see what they're not telling you for your sign says for you. And we'll go from there. Okay, Gemini? Like, share, and subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. Everything that you need is below in the description box for you and your collective, Gemini. And I will see you in your What Aren't They Telling You? If you are connecting with a Cancer, Taurus, Capricorn, and Libra, please go and watch their Marvelous Tribe channels. They have their own channel, and go and cross watch on their behalf. Or if you happen to be a Gemini and you have any one of those on your sun, you have any one of those on your moon or your rising, go and watch, because those also apply to you. I'll see you soon. Bye, guys. All right, Libra, you are up. Let's go ahead and get into this now. Libra, I'm going to let you know right now, by the time you watch this video, you should have watched all of your other videos. I don't want no excuses from you at all. Yeah, I'm getting on you first, okay? Anyway, this is the confessions. Their confessions, Scorpio season. Okay, your bonuses got put up first. Everything's uploaded on your channel. After Thanksgiving, we're going to be getting your comprehensive reading for Sagittarius season up. Go and watch your 3-card lesson. I do have to put up a few more of those on the Marvelous Enlightenment channel, but either way, let's get popping. I don't know what's going on. Hold on. If you are new here with me, hello. If you are a member and you are a Libra, because I know some of you are, please go and fill out the Christmas present form. And instead of me doing this to my face, let me just go ahead and pause this to get this off my lips. Now, I couldn't tell when I said, hold on, what I was doing. So anyway, that card that flew across the room was friendship. True friend, solid friendship, authentic, would do anything for you. Always there for you no matter what. Who got that card? Virgo. Virgo got that card. That Virgo reading was really good too. I have to do a short on that. That was a really good one. I remember that one. The Heart Place, just so done. This just so done card, emotionally tapped out, spent, physically drained, spiritually depleted, ready to make a change. This is starting to sound like someone that wants to come back and make an amends. Now again, you don't have nothing to complain about, because if you wanted singles energy, go to your channel. But I'm going to tell you, I told you over there on your channel, this did not seem like somebody that's new. Even then, see, proposal. You see this? This is what I'm talking about. Proposal. Getting proposed to, surprise gift, something that is proposed. Things moving to the next level. What else do we have, Spirit, for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Now, Libra, if this person has not come... Ooh! Dang. And Gemini just got that too. OMG. And they're looking at you like the girl with the popcorn. And I talked about this girl with the popcorn. Some of you guys, this is so darn funny. Ooh. All right, let's break it down. So first of all, this individual knows that they screwed up, Libra. I'm just going to let you know. I mean, obviously they know that they screwed up. And when I say that, it doesn't just indicate that they know that they screwed up. They know what they have to do. They know at this point, dealing with you, the only other option, Libra, is marriage. And if you say no, that's it. I feel like intuitively a lot of you guys are testing them, and you have completely closed your energy and your emotions off to this individual until they show you something. Until they say something to believe again. I'm sorry. I'm going into my say something. I'm not channeling no music. I'm just going to start channeling it in the playlist so you can go and listen to stuff, because it'd be too much to link all of those things. So that's what I'm going to do, by the way. I am channeling again, Brandy, say something to believe again. That song is highlighting you effed up, and this is why I'm on the fence, you on the fence, like what we gonna do? But at the end of the day, you're the one that screwed this up. Now I know that gets subjective because people on the outside looking in always got a damn opinion about how you should have handled some stuff. But until you actually go through that relationship and dealing with that person and continuing to pour into that individual and getting the same peanuts back, garbage, then you won't. This is why. Okay, let's get into this. So sorry, not sorry. This person wants to make amends, and you don't care. They know that everything from you is coming off very sarcastic. They know that there is friction. You and the thing about it is you're like, Marm, I'm not sarcastic. I just don't care. I know that you don't care, but I'm telling you that regardless of whether you care or not, this person that has not let go, Libra, and that part about would do anything for you. This is you, and they know that if nothing else, if they screwed up with you with a lover, they lost you as a person that really genuinely would have done anything for them within reason. And Capricorn had this card. Cap had this. No, Virgo. Virgo had this friendship card. Go watch that if you're dealing with a Virgo. Okay, or if you have Virgo in your chart, go watch that Virgo video. In the heart place, we do have just so done. And I believe that although they know that you're done, they still are ready to make a change. And yes, that nail broke. They're ready to make a change. What is this? Ugh. This is not time to be grooming. They're ready to make a change. And that change has a lot to do with taking the relationship to the next level. So what are they going to be proposing? They're going to be proposing commitment for some of you guys. What are they going to be proposing to some of another group of you guys? Marriage. They probably have added up all of the things that you guys have been through and decided that now it's time to level it up. Now it's time to really put us in a situation where all of the things that I have done to you and all of the changes that I have put you through, in my mind, that's where we should be, because you've been that far and I'm going to let you go as soon as we've come this far, and it doesn't matter whether it's been hell in the handbasket the entire time. I'm going to let you go now. Been through all this. That is definitely, I'm not going to necessarily say that women don't think like that, but I'm sorry. That seems to be a very masculine or man way. You don't, because you can be masculine or feminine, doesn't matter. So take it as it resonates. But I am feeling like wherever you are in this, whomever has done the screwing up, I don't care whether you're masculine or feminine, doesn't matter. Whatever you identify with, it feels as if the individual that is done, which is you, Libra, you're done. And they looked at all of the shit that you guys have went through and decided that now I can propose a commitment. I can propose marriage. I can propose the next level. Because although it may have been hurtful and garbage to you, it meant something to them. You know what I'm saying? Your love language is not the same as theirs, but to them, the fact that they know that you would do anything for them is exactly why they don't want to let you go. I mean, and although I don't subscribe to this because I don't want to put anybody through this, at the same time, I'm going to say, if we have been through a whole lot together and we're not making, and this is a very Libra thing too, I believe, or woman, who knows, but if we have been through too much, and we are not making any progress, I'm chucking the deuces. But to this individual, all of that shit you guys went through was the progress. They just had to, and you have some personalities out there that the more they put on you, and the more you show them that you can deal with this garbage, and still, if they called you, you would still help them out regardless. that is someone who they feel like they need to spend a lifetime with, because you've already showed you're already worth your weight in gold, if that makes sense, Libra. Okay. Top of this deck is the girl with the popcorn. Who had girl with the popcorn? Somebody up. This is my escapism card. They're looking at you. They know that right now you are not paying attention. You're not paying attention. You're just like whatever. What you're trying to do is not necessarily escape from this situation. I am interpreting this in this particular reading as you're going out. You're not escaping from anything because you're cardinal air. You're just like, all right, on to the next. Like, you know that you kind of got to the point where you can't do nothing with this energy anyway. The feelings are there. It is what it is. If it's going to sit stagnant, that doesn't mean that you have to sit stagnant with it. And that's just how you looked at it. So you're not really paying attention. You're not really creating a mess. The mess is already here. But they are definitely the person with the popcorn. They go out to escape from their issues. You never did. But you kind of picked up a little bit of the energy, and you're like, well, what's good for you may be good for me. And so you just threw caution to the wind and start engaging yourself in things that you knew wouldn't necessarily serve you. Like, for example, dating, you're not really interested. Or you wanted to put yourself back out there, Libra, and you decided, the pool is not looking that good. But that top of the deck energy showed that there's someone that is back in your energy. So maybe this person is coming around again. Sorry, not sorry is the lovers. It's time to make amends because they know that this is a deep spiritual connection and they know that you guys have a bond. They are extremely passionate. Now, this is the type of person you want on your team when you want somebody to have your back. This is also the type of individual that you want on your team, or that you want to see show up when they are relentless. And it doesn't matter. They're arrogant as hell when they want something. And it doesn't matter. They are the ones that has little regard for consequence. They just are going to go for it. That's the reason why they come off the way that they do as the playboy of the day. This individual is sorry, not sorry. You're sorry, not sorry. This is what they're confessing. They want you to forgive them and make amends, and they're going to continue to come with this Knight of Wands energy until you do. That is what that means. Oh, we got two cards. You have had to really, really dig deep with this Strength card. I'm picking up on that fire. And here is the Magician. A lot of beautiful energy. 3 major arcana just right out the gate, for the first card itself. And you are this individual queen of cups. You have poured or taken your energy back. Look at this, having all of the tools in your arsenal to manifest what now they are walking into their power. They know, you know what, I'm not about to do this. And they should elevate to a king. This individual needs a lot of reassuring though. They will they will throw caution to the wind and just go for it. But they don't think. They just know what they want. So they have their eyes set on what they want. We need to elevate this individual to a king. Well, you don't need to do anything. But I think that when they don't feel rejected by you, and I hate to say this because it is not your responsibility, Libra, to validate this person. But when this person sees that you are receptive to reconciliation, which I feel in some of these cards they will move up into that king the way that they're supposed to be, because that king is busting at the seams right now. They're already looking at themselves as the person that or coming into the person that they need to be for you. But they first have to feel, especially if this is a fire sign, please, they need the validation. I want to make sure I'm not wasting my time and not isolating this into zodiac sign. At a very human level, we all need that. I don't want to waste my damn time either. But also, if I know I screwed up, I just have that type of mentality that if I like something and want something, I'm gonna fight for it. And this is where they're now. This is where they are now. They wasn't always like that. And see, that is what you're like, whatever. So as a friend, true friend, you are very authentic. And this is the Two of Pentacles. They did not do a good job in the past carrying you and putting you where you needed to be. However, they're working on that. If I drop one more card in here today, do you hear me? Give me a sec. And they know that they just about stressed you out. They put you in situations to pull for them, to do for them. to put them in situations where you had to constantly choose and prove yourself when they were the one that wasn't doing what the hell they were supposed to do. And yet, Libra, if you feel them being hurt, if you feel that there's truly something that they need that they need you for, you're not going to necessarily turn your back on them, because just because they're stupid doesn't mean that you don't still feel something. But they put you in the middle of this garbage, and I'm going to tell you that now it has come crashing down. They are surrounded around a lot of conflict. They are surrounded around a lot of Five of Wands type ish conflict, quarreling, competition. You ain't competing with nobody. You decided that that's not what you were doing. But although that there is definitely something that came crashing down in your relationship with this individual, they still are understanding that there is a fire that burns so hot for you. Okay, you make them extremely happy. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Just so done. They know that. They know that it's time to make a change. They are done with the situation just as much as you are. And this is what's prompting them to make this change. Clarify this for me, Spirit. Remember, we did get 9 cups at the top of the deck in the pre-shuffle, and now death. So they're changing. Ready for change. And now transformation energy is here. What do we have? And you are the Queen of Wands to them. So a king better come out. I need to see them up level. I need to see this king, but they are swords. So they're coming with truth. And honestly, you will accept that, because they know that if they don't start walking into their truthful king, you don't get 3 hells about them being passionate unless they bring the truth as a Libra. So I'm telling you that is coming, and they know they have to speak to you on your level. A lot of the times in these readings, especially when the energy comes out of this individual wanting to level up, if it matches your sign and matches your element, that lets me know that yes, they are extremely passionate, and that could be the reason why they're in night energy, because they really don't want to step up into that passionate king and really 100%, because they know that if they come on too strong, they're going to lose you. You already got half of your body out the door. They're only going to get your attention if they talk to you where you are, and that is in your level. Do you understand? That is in your element, because you understand the truth. You want that any day. You don't care nothing about that passion. It comes into play, but not when somebody has torn their ass with you, Libra. I already know. Libra rising is here. Then we have the Fool. So once they bring that, they are under this impression that the truth that they're about to bring to this situation is enough to change your mind. So that's what they're thinking. Clarify, groom for me, please, Spirit. They are thinking that that's enough, honey. Ooh, this person is confident. They know that they gonna offer you. See, look. Ooh. Okay, come on, Spirit. Thank you. Too much. Too many coming out. Let me show you what just popped out for this groom card. Look at that. They know that they are going to come to you as a king of swords. But when they're offering themselves up to you, they're going to take it slow and offer you the commitment at a page level, because they want you to know that they're not trying to rush. They know that you need time to trust them, but they know that they have to offer you something tangible or you are not going. Do you understand what I'm saying? All right. That's that. This is the wedding or the event. All right. And I do feel like this is going to be something that now you guys can focus on. And it could be that they want to take you to a wedding as well. A lot of the times when your person takes you to a wedding, I know this sounds weird, that rubs off. Sometimes like that energy can rub off on them, or they are going to take you to some type of event that is celebrating togetherness and commitment, or some type of celebration as their equal, as their person. They're going to start to step into what it's like to be a husband, okay, or a wife. Clarify, groom. The burdens are over. It has been a lot for them to deal with this. It has been a lot of heavy burdens surrounded around marriage, commitment. They're laying those down. And ooh, there go that nine of cups again, because you are the wish. You're their wish, Libra. Like, why would they screw this up? I mean, they know that it is a lot. And although that 10 supersedes, I don't want to say supersedes, although that 10 is more than the 9, I want you to understand that this 9 of cups is not a shabby card. And yes, it does indicate sex and wish, and it's the sex card and all of that. That is just a part of the bond that you guys share. It doesn't necessarily make it bad, but they are laying their burdens down. They are at the very lowest. And I'm not pulling sex out of this card. I'm pulling out wish, a wish fulfillment out of this card. And that is the reason why they're coming. And I didn't just get groomed, I got proposal. So something is about to be proposed, and we about to clarify it, okay? Come on through. They've been agonizing over it. They've been up at night thinking about this proposal, okay? They've been losing sleep over this because they know they're losing you. And they're not just doing this to keep you. They're doing this because they know that this is right. Again, now, because this has come out twice for me, this lets me know that this individual has a lot of other things that they are dealing with. This feels like, how am I going to propose to this person and really be with this person with all of these other things that I got going on? This card does not mean that they're juggling more than one area of their life and they're doing it bad. This card means that they are making it look easy when actually it's not that easy. It doesn't talk about the fact that they're doing a bad job at it. It is just that they may have a lot on their plate and they're trying to be fun and flexible and yep, and there is my fool. They're ready. They're ready. They don't care about risk. This lets me know that there are some risks. There are some things that may delay, or they had a certain time. Oh, yes, I love it. They had a specific timeline involved. This Two of Pentacles lets me know that they wanted to finish dealing with some of those things where they didn't have to juggle before they asked you. But because they're losing sleep and they feel like they're losing you, there's going to be a fire lit under their ass now where they feel like they got to lock you down and make it. And so I'm going to tell you, for some of you guys that get proposed to, you guys are not going to get married yet. You're gonna just be, it's not gonna be the 5-year engagement, but for some of you guys, it's not gonna happen yet. They're doing this so you know that they're serious about spending the rest of their lives with you. Then they're gonna confess with that King of Swords all of the shit that they've been having to carry. Top of the deck is the Lovers. They're not letting you go. And then if we go one more down, we have the Chariot. I want you to know that they see success in this relationship now. And they want to, it's been agonizing them. It's been agonizing them because they do have a lot that they have to deal with. And there's some shit you probably don't know about. And so now, rather than keeping it a secret and making themselves look like they don't care, they're deciding to open up what this Two of Pentacles is about. Okay. All right. Let's move on to my girl with the popcorn, and we clarify that with my oracle. So right now, they feel like there is a consequence or something that that by bringing you into their life on a committed level right now, they felt like that was a gamble. There's something that they don't want you to know, a way that they don't want you to look at, but at the same time, they're willing to take that sacrifice. They're willing to make that sacrifice and to take that risk because they no longer want to lose you. Clarify, girl, with the popcorn. They have to release those expectations and let them go. There's something that they don't want you to see with this other pentacle. I don't know. It definitely has something to do. Yeah. And it's been toxic relationships. And it could be child support. It could be other toxic relationships. It could be whatever has cost them something, either literally or spiritually. They have done an excellent job at juggling and not showing you. But by proposing and stepping up, now they have to invite you in. And one of the things that they've probably been very afraid of is that if you really saw that Libra, that you would not want them anymore. But I think that you've proven that that's not what it is. And come to me. So now that is exactly what they want to do. And this is confirming that this is your divine masculine right here. So now that is exactly what they're about to do. Dang, Libra. We're done. Shoot. Like, share, and subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. If you are a member, please go and complete the form so I can get you out your presence. I'm extremely excited. And yes, I have this in your face because some of you guys got to contend with this because everything means something. Like, share, and subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. Always a pleasure, Libra, and I will see you on your channel and in your next one. I do want to say this. This was definitely something that took me by surprise. For some of you guys, hold on. They are going to propose, of course, and they're going to keep it a secret. They're going to explain to you why. This is an affair, hiding something, using discretion, surprise, collaborate, protect, deny, and risk. But then when I look down one more, because I can't even make this up, and I'm looking at take a chance, this is you can't win if you don't play. So for some of you guys, they have a very good reason for keeping it a secret, but it's not for what you want. They want to protect it, but they just want you to feel secure. Okay, so I had to say that. I will see you in the next one, Libra. Bye, guys. Hello, Aquarius. You are up. Let's drop it for you. Aqua, everything that you need is below in the description box for you in your collective. If you are an Aquarius and you are a Marvelous member, please go below down in the description box. And on your corresponding, there are confessions for Aquarius short that I'm going to drop. I'm going to put the link in there too for the video once we get through the end of this. But if you are a member, please complete the form. I need your consent to send the Christmas present to you this year. It is that time of the year again. And I am trying desperately to get a head start because I had some things to go out and it's always a mess. And I'm trying to like beat, I know it snowed a lot of where you guys are, but I'm trying to beat those snowstorms. And if one has already come, I just want to get ahead of these storms because then your stuff is going to be delayed and that kind of sucks. So keep that in mind. Go and drop down below and fill that form out and let's get into their confessions, okay? An energy here in pre-shuffle is just tell me. But when I see the rest of the pre-shuffle energy, I'm going to keep this just like I did with Libra. There is definitely an energy of secrecy here. There's definitely an energy of not telling me. There is definitely that I'm feeling because when I'm looking at the confession, I'm looking at meow, trying to have fun. Hold on. Having fun, trying to fit in, being playful, modeling after others, being whimsical and free spirited. I believe that Virgo got that card. You may be an Aquarius that has Virgo in your chart. And then when I'm looking at Five Swords, this is a huge indicator for me. Obviously, that there is lies, tricks, cheats, deceits, and there is something that you feel like you should know. Okay. So let's go ahead and put those to the side for a second. We are done with our introspection oracle, kind of cluing us in on what's going on. And we begin the confessions. Okay. Aquarius, again, everything that you need, that you think you may need, will be below in the description box and in the pinned comment. This is for Aquarius. What are they confessing? All right, so this tried to come out as well. Who's walking who? Control, issues, resistance, unenthusiastic, being led on, getting pulled and overwhelmed. Okay, so this person definitely feels like you need to control the narrative, Aqua, and you may or may not agree with that, and you definitely can take this and change it as you see fit. And we have me and my ego, pride and fear in a way, not contacting you, but thinking of you often, replaying things over and over in their minds. Been a very popular card today. We have hello, distant, distracted, deep in thought, detached, aloof, not feeling it, finding the answers through music. Okay, Aqua. So this individual definitely is really feeling like you and your ego are all up in the way. I am sensing some fire. This is definitely your case, regardless of what side you're on. But if this is a Aquarius sun that has a fire moon, you definitely have some issues with this ego. Because when your pride is hurt or your feelings are hurt, you're not going to say nothing, especially if it is a Leo moon, very prideful type energy. And when it mixes with that Uranus, it just does not do well there. Unfortunately, so that could be something for you. A lot of fear-based energy if you are double air. That was a term that I had said in another video, and you guys wanted to know what that meant. That just means that when I'm talking about your blend, and I guess I have to put a glossary down, that just is Marv's terminology for your sun, moon, horizon, your blend, your big three. What are you blended with? It's just it's not an at all be all, but sometimes I can kind of get a I can get the energy and pick up on where it might piss you off the most or where it may affect you the most based upon your blend. So your blend, when I say that, I'm talking about what your specific makeup is. Your blend, your sun, your moon, your rising, and not necessarily your Venus, but why that is important is because your sun, I want to know who you are, what you identify with. Your rising is who rules your chart, obviously. Your moon is your emotional nature, and your Venus is like your love nature. So when I mix all of that up, that moon is going to be strong. Not for everybody, but I want to know your blend. So that's what I mean when I say that. So if you don't know that information, and some of us don't, some of us know what we've been told, but we still don't understand it. That's something that I will be bringing back, how to figure that out, and taking astrology and trying to break it down where it's understandable. I mean, not necessarily teaching you how to be an astrologer, but you get it. So that's your blend. All right. So this is feeling like if you are double air, meaning that in either of your sun, moon, or rising, you have your Aquarius, that will be your sun, and then you have another air sign, making that energy amplified because it's double. So for those of us who have sun, moon, and rising, which is the exact same thing, or if you have your moon and your Venus, that's the same thing. That's kind of how you feel emotionally. It doesn't matter. This is what you outwardly portray, and this is what your love nature is. If you have a mix, it can get really interesting. So let's keep moving, Aqua. That's what I mean by that. We also have bold move. This individual wants you to make a bold move. They want you to be proactive and take steps to make certain things happen between you guys, okay? What else are they confessing? And then we have cheers. New beginnings, anniversary, milestone, date, celebration, meeting new people, and happiness. This person wants to get back to happy. And there is puppet master. Again, pulling strings, narcissist, manipulative, control, assert yourself, addictive, and relationship. I already don't like this because this is definitely feeling like it's an energy of them feeling like they are being led on and manipulated. Top of the deck energy and who's walking who is definitely about the power struggles between you guys. There's definitely a more dominant personality here and Aquarius because this is what they're confessing. It could be either way. So they could be saying the clarifiers will let me know. But I'm feeling like right off the bat, this is how they're interpreting, how you act. There is something that they want to do They want to move into your new beginnings and your happiness, but they feel like you have to control this. And they feel as if, why do you have to control it in order to just be happy? You could be feeling like that because you don't want to be manipulated. So you have to do things that's going to make you feel a little bit more better, or make you feel comfortable right out the gate. Fixed energy is definitely your fixed air. So fixed energy is that energy that this is what I want, this is how I'm going for it, and I'm fixed in my position on this. Very, very hard to change their mind. I'm going to tell you right now, you have to show a fixed energy. A lot of times, fixed energy attracts the opposite, and the opposite that is more so mutable and going with the flow, whereas a fixed energy is not. I've done countless readings for individuals, and Marv, why does this person, or why? And they're always the individual who's willing to sit down and have a conversation and go and be forward thinking. You don't get that with fixed energy. So you have to show them. And I have coined this phrase that sometimes you have to fight your way out of it. That's not a physical fight. That's just, you have to really put on your boxing gloves, because they're going to continue to do what they do until you show them, unfortunately, that you're not going to stand for it. And another thing with this that I'm picking up on, Aqua, you get too caught up on words, especially if you are double air. Stop that, because I know that you are very much so about how things are not only presented to you, but how things sound. That does not negate whether the fact that that message or what's being given to you is the truth. And honestly, what was here was my escapism card, which was very, very close. So check your blend, get to know yourself. This is my this is what I tell all of you guys, because this person feels like you're not going to move into a different mode of thinking unless you control it. And for some of you guys, I'm feeling either double air, whether you are an Aquarius sun and you have an air moon or a fire moon, you're not going to go. Especially if you are double Aquarius, they could forget about it. Like you are just not going to do anything that is going to make you that you can't trust. Like there is no stepping out on faith. There is, you have to show me first. See, and that is what, you may not like the way that sounds, but when I said to you, this person has to show you first before you'll move. Now that made more sense. So again, it's the same thing. Until you show me, I'm not going to move. I'm not going to do what you want me to do. And no matter how much there may be this energy that you're not doing it because of your ego. And again, this can be vice versa, because a lot of you guys hear me saying what instantly pisses you off because you don't view yourself like that. But these, you have to understand how to watch a reading, and that's what I'm trying to tell you to deal with. This individual is from their perspective. It does not have to mean that this is the way you are. This is their interpretation of who you are and how you are acting. And if it resonates, then it could be in reverse. Okay. There again, who's walking who, puppet master, and now ego is all about that. They feel like you're not going to move forward until unless you can control the outcome or you can dictate how that's going to go, Aqua. And that's, and then we have hello. So there is an energy between you guys of distant and distracted and not feeling it. This individual in their heart doesn't like that, they're saying, or it could be you again. But I'm gonna read it from their perspective, and you take it how it resonates. Okay. What they would like is for you to take steps to make things happen, and they want to see you step outside of your comfort zone and make a bold move and do something that lets them know that this is worth it to you, because to them it is. And they would like to walk inside of your new beginnings. Okay. They feel like for some of you guys are already together. And that's where this just tell me is coming from. Now, Aqua, regardless of what this person has done to you to make you feel this way, even if this is, no, I'm not going, they don't deserve it, blah, blah, blah. But, you know, what exactly do you want them to do? You want them to change, I'm sure. But what are you willing to change within yourself before you ask for that change? And that is what you guys don't like. Not all of you, but I'm just saying, fixed energy. I have it in my chart, not Aquarius, but I understand that. And through working with yourself, you'll understand exactly how hard it is for another person to change and submit to your will, but you are unwilling to do it yourself because you have deemed this person wrong, or this person wronged you, so now they don't have simple human rights anymore. Lock them away. They've done me wrong, and now they don't have, they don't breathe. That's definitely if you are Aquarius Leo. I got a client and I deal with her all the time. And she wants to send her ex to Timbuktu to be locked away, you know, because he did her wrong. So I already know, I know what I'm talking about. You guys crack me up. Clarify puppet master. We have the world. Okay, so they want integration. They want for you guys to move out of this. I did this vindictiveness. I know it's hard. I have fixed energy in my chart as well. We all should at some point, regardless of even if it's not in your inner planets. So but it is also about what you really want. If you are you going to be stuck, like this individual is saying, like stuck and not taking the steps to make things better, or and if that makes you feel good, that couldn't make you feel good. Then we do have, yes, so you have cut your feelings off here in order to control. And I mean, and honestly, we're falling today. Hold on, Aqua. And so we had the Page of Wands. So they're still enthusiastic. They still are acknowledging with the lovers that this is a deep spiritual connection. But they are not even saying yet what they've done. Clarify me and my ego. Of course, take it as it resonates. The roles can be reversed. Pride and fear in the way. They know that you think about them, but yet you don't want to say anything about it. What popped over? We have strength. Yes, this indicates that this is Leo. So I know that the majority of you who resonate with this and who I have already pissed off, you obviously have some fire somewhere. So they are not coming to the table and saying that they are without flaw. They're coming to the table and saying, can we move past the flaws and get on the same page? Because I don't want it to be a who's walking who type of situation. Can we let go of what has already went wrong and move into our cheers energy, which is our new beginning? What else do we have? Yes, so you obviously have broken up with this individual or have emotionally detached. And then we do have a brand new truth and clarity with the Ace of Swords. There's going to be some truth coming back to you. And this is what they want with Empress energy. They want the new beginning. This definitely supports the cheers, which is, hold on, new beginnings. Okay. So this is what they want. Major arcanas there is the Empress in strength. So that lets me know that there's going to be some monumental changes. Right now, you are being distant. They have tried to make contact, or throw a little bit of something, their head in the ring, or do something, and you are thinking about them, but you're not going to contact them. You feel like they need to come to you. Again, there's the King of Swords. If you answer this person's phone call, they obviously they want to take you out, but they want to bring you truth. There is a truth here that this person wants to bring to you, but you're so pissed off you don't want to hear this truth. Which is more important, to stay stuck in what they've done, or to allow them to speak their piece and then you can move on with your life? A lot of the times, if you really know yourself, it didn't work out the way you saw it in your head. And I know that this is true for air signs as a Libra rising as well. So when it doesn't work out the way it has for you in your head, you don't want to look at any other way because this is the way that it should be. I already know we have 7 pentacles. So this person wants to speak to you, Aqua. They have reassessed. Some of them want to invite you out to talk about things. Some of you guys have mutual friends. They are a little bit more comfortable right now in speaking to those people about you rather to you because you have definitely cut them off. And I'm not validating or invalidating why you did it. But this person has reassessed what they've done and they're ready to bring truth into this and they want to apologize. If this person makes contact, if they're not blocked and they can contact you, have a conversation with you and get this off of you. You could be mad about it, but hear them out because you are waddling in the pain and still pissed off about the pain, but yet you won't hear what they have to say, which doesn't that help? In the grand scheme of things. Bold move. They do want you to take the necessary steps. They also want to give you a gift. Hermit right now, this person has spent a lot of time alone. This is the reason why they are being proactive. This individual has agonized over this. I'm not taking up for this person, but I'm telling you this is what they're confessing. And they've agonized over this situation. They want you to take steps to be proactive, but at the same time, this is what they're doing. So naturally, we want people to do what we've done, but we don't want to communicate that. We want them to read our mind. That makes a lot of sense. Then we do have that same 9 of cups, which makes sense. They realize that you were a gift. They realized with these double 9s, it has been a power struggle to even figure out whether they was going to get back to you. Some of them have probably already sent a message and you still want them to suffer some more. Okay, fine. But what's the end game? Do you want to move on with your life? If the answer is yes, hear the person out and leave them alone. But if you want to hold on to it, then obviously that doesn't make any sense. That means you're not over something. And yes, they did treat you like an option. They treated you at the time and they know that. And this is coming up. They wanted stability. That Hermit energy, Virgo is here. This could apply to them as well and or you. I think that your ego is telling you that you're over it because your pride is in the way. I think before a lot of you guys, you do want to hear this person out, but because they pissed you off and did you wrong, you're like, screw it. And I'm telling you that's fine, but you can't hold on and continue to persecute them forever. There has to be some type of end game. And if the answer is no, I just want to be mad at them forever because they did X, Y, and Z, then that your way of looking at it is going to have to evolve, or else you're going to be miserable sitting there thinking about this and thinking about what they should have done. But when they were trying to come forward, you're going to kick yourself if you don't accept it. Yes, if you need to curse them out and be short, then do that. But why act out instead of just being honest about how they made you feel? You don't want to deal with happiness and beginnings and anniversaries and think about any of that because of the way that they left you. They treated you like an option and they treated you like you were not important. They stressed you out and they caused a lot of hurt and pain. But there's some point where we get to 9 swords, which they have been in their anxiety, and then we get to 10. Into a small part of the energy of this card is you victimizing yourself. It's happened. You had a whole 9 swords. Now this 10th sword is, are you choosing to stay here and deal with this as the Knight of Swords and constantly fight yourself and fight all of this and all of that and defend all of it? Yes, it is a thing that's coming back. This is 6 cups. Reconciliation, soulmate. They want things to go back the way that they were. They may not deserve it, but tell them that. My beautiful Uranus babies. Tell them that. This lets me know that there's so much behind the veil with this high priestess. Tell them the pain that they have caused. Don't hold it. Well, he know what he did. No, he doesn't. I know you don't like that. People don't know what's going on in your brain. People don't internalize things the same. You can know that you screwed up, but they don't know how bad they screwed up. And there is a very fixed energy way of thinking of it to tell somebody, well, they should know. No one should know. Okay? No one should know. I know what I should and shouldn't do, but my variables, where I was raised, my religion, my mom and dad, all of my bag of variables that make me different is how I have come to the conclusion of the way that I think. Yours is different. So unless we communicate about it, how am I supposed to know? Yes, there is a very basic, I know I did you wrong. But beyond that, this person has no idea how much they hurt you and what it did to you unless you tell them. Let's clarify, I think, who's walking who was right there. And then Puppet Master was up there. Either way, I'm just going to clarify both of them. Lust. There was a lot of lustfulness when they came to you the first time. They did and said and did a whole lot of shit, and you felt very much so used. However, wanting to grow old with you is where they are now. You wanted a companion. You wanted someone who you can grow old with. Now that is what they want to give you, and you may not care, but this insecurities, let go of the negative experiences of the past. Ding ding ding, didn't I say that? And that is here. Top of the deck is first kiss. There's something very very special when I see first kiss anything. That lets me know that is something that some people hold very very dear to heart. And sometimes when you interlock your lips with another one for the first time, and that could be the thing for you guys. Listen to this with an open mind, please, and just hear out what I'm saying and how I'm saying it. Okay, that's my chimes. Give me a second. All right, sorry about that. I did not want you to hear those chimes go crazy. So, Aqua, that is where we are. Okay. This person is entitled to screw up. That's life. They're entitled to a change of heart. And yes, it sucks that we have to go through the pain. You have to get to the point where you're either going to forgive them or you're not. And you shouldn't make yourself miserable with that. You would rather think about them but not reach out to them. That makes absolutely no sense. We round this back in with just tell me. Like, share, and subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. It is always a pleasure to read your energy, regardless of whether you like the way I put it or not. Those are the three for your short. And this is the three cards for your short, definitely. It's always a pleasure to be able to bring the energy from other people that's like you, that think like you, to you. And some of you guys you have a beautiful way of looking at things, but just like with most fixed energy, that only applies if you haven't pissed this person. I try to tell them, Aqua, like, don't piss off a fixed sign, but just because you have fixed energy doesn't mean you don't need to evolve. So we all do have an evolution story, okay? And that's just the bottom line. So hopefully this helped you, and I will see you in your What Aren't They Telling You? Bye, Aqua.